Hello, welcome to the first edition of DBE TV News for 2025. You can watch this bulletin on the DBE TV News YouTube channel, the DBE YouTube channel, and on OpenView channel 122. I am Tsehohacho Moahi. In our top stories, the first day of the 2025 academic year goes smoothly. Learners reminded and urged to be respectful as they begin the year. The class of 2024 hailed for their resilience and historic pass rate, and the Eastern Cape Education Department launches a new aviation school. It was a smooth yet busy first day of the 2025 academic year, with millions of learners either starting their schooling journey or going back to school as schools reopen on the 15th of January. Minister Siviwe Gwagube was in the Eastern Cape, and Deputy Minister Dr. Regina Mhaule visited schools in Mpumalanga. Here are more details from our reporter.
The start of the 2025 academic year got off smoothly, with officials from the Department of Basic Education visiting various provinces. Minister Siviwe Gwagube began her day at Kwezele Primary School in Kwantola, Fort Beaufort in the Eastern Cape, alongside Education MEC Fundile Kade. Gwagube greeted and interacted with Grade R at the school. She says she is glad that this school has fully incorporated Grade R, as early childhood development is one of the priorities of her administration in the basic education sector. She then went on to Hildtown High School, the educational institution of notable figures like former late President Nelson Mandela and Robert Sobukwe. The school is currently undergoing a R100 million school upgrade project. Addressing the matric class of 2025, this is what Gwagube had to say.
The history that is here must carry you and make you realize you can be just as great, if not greater. But it takes work, it takes discipline, it takes dedication, and it takes prioritizing. Good night when you leave school, but leave school on a high note. Leave school on a high note. I come from a land that just comes from far from here, one thing. So like you, I grew up as Lali as well, right? But the only reason I'm where I am today is because that mama could believe that education was the only way that I could leave that village and go and be something else one day. And we are saying as leaders in this country, Tina, we owe it to you to make sure that here in your school, you have good education. That you don't have to go far away to get a good education. You can get it here, close to Makaya. That's our response. That's our promise. Our promise for HOD buses resources that you need to pass and to pass well, but then your commitment has to say, Nanza, when the now to do my best. So that I can leave here and go and represent the Kayalam, the province, and my country wherever I go. So I plead with you, work hard. Work for you. Guys, there's no greater pride than knowing I've worked hard and I've deserved it. So work hard, not for anyone else, not for your friends, not for Abazali, but work hard for you.
A learner from the school said they will raise the name of Hildtown High School once again.
Education is also a key to success and also to unlock the potential and also in creating bright futures for everyone. As class of 2025, we believe that we're going to make it, and we believe that a new time is going to make it to its former glory. And I would like to thank our minister and also MEC for the encouragement and also understanding that the technology nowadays is most.
In Mpumalanga, Deputy Minister Dr. Regina Mhaule visited Ndlela Secondary School and Inkubeko Secondary School in the Gert Sibande district. She has reminded learners about the importance of self-respect as they begin the 2025 academic year.
I-respect iqala kubani? Iqala kumina ngithi. I-self-respect first. Then you will use what you have to give to others. You can't give what you don't have. Sezwana ngithi. Awukwazi ukuhlonipha omunye umuntu ungakwazi ukuzihlonipha wena. Awukwazi ukuhlonipha uthisha ungakwazi ukuzihlonipha wena. Uqala uzihloniphe wena ngenhlonipho oyifundiswe abazali ekhaya. Uhloniphe abazali ekhaya. When you respect your parents, you will then be able to respect your parents in the school. Who are your parents at the school? My teachers are my parents at the school. If I really respect my biological parents, I will be able to respect my academic parents.
As learners begin the academic year, parents, guardians, and caregivers have been urged to ensure they speak to their children about the dangers of consuming food they have bought or received from unknown sources. This in a bid to prevent more learners losing their lives from foodborne illnesses. Reporting for DBE TV News, I am Siyamthanda Binza.
Now staying with schools reopening, Gauteng Education MEC Matume Chilwane handed over Brown Fisherville Primary School to that community, urging them to protect and care for it. Chilwane was joined by the MEC of Infrastructure and COCTA, Jacob Mamabolo. The school boasts new smart classrooms, free Wi-Fi, and has been described as an advanced and technology-ready school. Chilwane says the design of the school began in 2018 to ensure it can accommodate maximum number of learners within the community. When we return, we hear more about the historic matric results from the class of 2024.
Government has taken steps to raise awareness around foodborne illnesses following several deaths, mostly of children of school-going age. Therefore, parents, guardians, and caregivers are urged to talk to their children about buying snacks from untrusted sources, to warn them about the health risks of picking up and consuming dumped foodstuffs, and not to consume sweets, chips, and other edibles from their friends or strangers. It is imperative that children are educated about not buying foodstuffs from any local spaza shops without a trusted adult's awareness. Children must also be educated about reporting any strange items that they may find in their foodstuffs. School communities are also urged to prioritize the safety of children as they make their way to and from school. During their breaks, schools are urged to be on the lookout for people who are selling items in and around school premises. One death is one too many. As a result, let's all work together to protect our children. And where possible, pack a lunchbox for your children yourself and urge them to avoid consuming potentially dangerous food items.
The matric class of 2024 has set a historic pass rate of 87.3%. The learners who began their high school journey during COVID-19 have proven that resilience and support goes a long way. Over 700,000 learners sat for the NEC, a number that has increased from the previous year, with officials from the Department of Basic Education saying this indicates that the system is growing and stabilizing.
South Africa's national pass rate for the 2024 National Senior Certificate has therefore increased from 82.9% in 2023 to 87.3% in 2024. This is the highest matric pass rate in the history of our country and should be a moment of great pride and celebration for us all. When we consider the number of learners that progressed from grade 10 to 12 and we have achieved a throughput rate of 63%. This is in line with other middle-income countries, and as I have indicated, there are many factors that impact on this rate, including, for example, subject changes, shifts to part-time candidature, and movements to TVET colleges.
The Free State Province has once again taken the first place for the 6th consecutive time, with a pass rate of 91%. MEC Dr. Mamiki Maboya gives the details of how they've been able to remain consistent.
What we did in 2010, we set ourselves a very ambitious goal, a target of 90% pass rates and 40% bachelor rates. At least that's what we set ourselves. And consistently so over the years, we have been working towards the achievement of this milestone. And we are proud today because we have managed to hit the 91%, something that has never happened since the dawn of democracy in our schooling system. This is a groundbreaking achievement. 91% is not a small feat. With regard to quality, because we have heard the minister talking about quality, we are proud. We don't have those big numbers that were announced here, but at least in terms of percentages, we know that we have improved from 44% to 48% bachelor rates, meaning that now we have surpassed our target of 40%, so it's about time now we set ourselves a new target in terms of the quality.
Now, all provinces have improved their pass rate, with no province receiving anything less than 80% in these results. MEC for Education in the Western Cape, David Menir, elaborates on the work done as the province received 86.6%, placing them in 5th place.
I'm absolutely delighted with the results this evening. We increased our pass rate to 86.6%, our bachelor's pass rate to 47.8%. We got the top marks in maths, the top marks in science, and the top learner, and we did all of that with the top retention rates. And so we are absolutely delighted with our matric results in the Western Cape.
Meanwhile, although the Northern Cape remains in the last position, it is the most improved province, something the MEC has welcomed.
We are so proud of what the class of 2024 has been able to achieve. We have set targets for ourselves when we came into office as the 6th administration, as well as the 7th administration, around education as one of our apex priorities. And over the last 5 years, in particular the last 5 years, we have seen an increase of matric outcomes to the tune of about 18% in total, if you put all of that together. So that's 8.2% indeed. Actually, it clubs all of those and tells us that we are certainly moving in the right direction, and that we need to further intensify and further strengthen our own programs.
Another province that has improved significantly is Limpopo. MEC Mabunguli Rule Ramakhanya says she is pleased with the 5.5% increase, placing the province in 6th place at 85.01% for the province.
I think I should start by saying thank you to all the stakeholders, to the parents, to the SGBs, to the students themselves, and also to their educators. This means that you saw that we have got quintile 1, 2, 3 that have improved. So it just confirms to us that anywhere in the province it is possible to improve education, and that is where we are going to start. But the second issue is that there are issues of curriculum that we still need to strengthen in terms of getting the teachers support to take more teachers, in terms of saying let's give them bursaries and support to can be able to deal with the current curriculum. And these are some of the things, when I look at it, I'm just saying, oh, if they can do so much with little, what more if we put in more effort? Yes.
KwaZulu-Natal retained their 2nd position, receiving 89.5%.
I'm very happy for the learners. I'm also happy for the educators and SGB. This is a product of a combination of all stakeholders. We must really appreciate it, because there's no one man that can do everything, but because of working together, we can do more. We must appreciate the work the HOD have put in place with management to put an improvement plan and then monitoring and evaluation. Because without that, the outcome of this result is an outcome of good educators and the outcome of all SGP who have been working with us, outcome of government as a whole. But we must also appreciate that all our learners, they've tried their level best to listen to our educators. But we're also saying those learners that they did not make it, they still have a second option. They must come back because education is for everyone.
The Eastern Cape province has improved too, sitting at 84.98% for the class of 2024.
I am extremely proud of the province. I think we have done extremely well. We have set a target for 85%. We are at 84.98. So that is really doing very well. And I think we're excited. If you look at all our districts, they all improve. They absolutely all improve. So you can say all of them are winners. They have worked exceptionally hard. I'm especially proud of our bachelor passes.
Right?
Wow! In the country. And we are the largest provinces in the country. So for me, that is awesome. And also our maths results. We're one of the province with a larger number of learners taking pure maths. And we have done so well in terms of it. Really, in terms of meeting our target, the quality of our passes, it's really something to be very excited about. So really my gratitude to our leadership in the province, to our MEC, who's such an encouraging leader to us, really, and to our parents, to our stakeholders, and to our educators. They have done an excellent job. We're just so grateful as Eastern Cape Department of Education. So we're really on the rise as a province.
On to other news now. Eastern Cape Education MEC Fundile Kade and Premier Oscar Maguyane have officially opened and handed over an aviation school in Port Alfred in the province. This is in a bid to increase the offerings of subjects linked to the 3 streams model. Kade says he's optimistic that this school will address some gaps they have identified in the curriculum.
One area of an interest for us as a province was that you'll remember that we are a maths and science province. Predominantly in the province, our kids are doing maths and science, but that also is not enough for you to develop the economy, both of the country and as well as the province. So you needed an innovation. And out of the research that we have made, we find that there is a serious shortage of aviation faculties. Whether you talk piloting, whether you talk engineering, whether you talk aviation in the context of shipping, there is a lot of skill that is not tapped into. So that's why then the Department of Education chose to collaborate with this 43 High School with kids in the first instance of 25 of them that are going to do the post-matric degree and licensing on the airspace, but also the other 25 that must start the curriculum from the base, in essence from the FET level, that is grade 10.
That's how we end this bulletin on the DBE TV News YouTube channel, the Department of Basic Education's YouTube channel, and on OpenView channel 122. Do remember to send through your stories or comment by contacting us on our X page handle at DBE TV News and on Facebook DBE TV News. Before we go, congratulations to the matric class of 2024 on your excellent results. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you for watching.